Hello, my name is Jorik. Welcome to the Rob Rivers Horror Show, where everything horror gets a stab at. Will he survive or die? Let's find out what he's going to look at today, shall we?
And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Rob Rivers Horror Show. I am Rob Rivers, your host with the most. I always say that. I don't know why. I just, probably because it's true. Oh, I don't know. Today, let's look at a film called Haunting of Helena. Mother and daughter move into a new apartment. Along the way, they find a closet, and they put it in Helena's room. It's like a wardrobe closet type thing. So one day, while driving across a bridge, they get into an accident. Helena loses a tooth in the process and for some reason demands to get it back. Over the next couple of days, Helena gets another loose tooth and puts it under her pillow for the tooth fairy. She receives a strange coin. Of course, her mother questions, "Where did you get this coin?" And she sits there and says, "The tooth fairy gave it to me." Now, Helena is paying other kids for their teeth, claiming the tooth fairy wants them because she can't find her own. Her mother puts a stop to this, only to have Helena pull out her own teeth so she can give them to the tooth fairy. Doctors can't tell what's really wrong with her Helena. Sophia, her mother, starts to look into it more and finds a horrible event that happened in her apartment. They get confronted by the tooth fairy and get the hell out of Dodge. That's it. We flash forward 18 months. Helena is in a hospital, and her father wants to take her away to Mexico. Sophia thinks that the worst is yet to come, and it does, and it comes to find out that their nightmare has only just begun. So, what works in the film? I like the story. I have seen many tooth fairy movies that come out that are out there, and this one really fits the bill. The acting is fine. The mother and daughter are convincing. Sophia is a very attractive lady. I was like, wow, look at her. So the tone of the film is creepy throughout, and it never lets up. There is one scene that I absolutely loved where it starts raining bloody teeth in the room. I haven't seen that before. I might have. I've seen other tooth fairy films, but it's just I don't remember them all. I got to rewatch them. But I thought that in case that's in there. But that was pretty neat. How it just starts raining these bloody teeth through the ceiling, and you're actually seeing them come through the ceiling. It was actually really neat. So what doesn't work is the pace. All right, this is not one of your haunting story that keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger. You know how in films you got that pyramid. You're climbing the pyramid all the way to the climax, and then we get a little bit of the resolution here. You don't get that here, okay? It kind of goes up, and then it goes down, and then you got to go climb it again, and then it goes down, stuff like that. So you're not really building. All right, so it's a medium casual pace that just moves along. This can make the film a little sluggish. One other thing that bothered me was the guy that played Helena's father. Somehow, his role didn't fit good in the story. I knew he needs to be there because he does play a part of the story, but there was something about, I don't know if it was the actor or the persona of her father that seemed to unbalance the whole movie. If you watch this, and I do recommend watching this one, see if you agree with that. There was just something about him there. So overall, I like The Haunting of Helena. Yes, there are other tooth fairy movies out there that may have a little bit more action in it, a little bit more blood, but this one is good for its creepiness. It's dark and mysterious and well worth a look. The tone is great. I think it's one of the biggest plays in the film. One great thing about the film is that it doesn't play in the U.S. I think it's over there in Italy. So, and now there's another thing about this film, is that as you watch it, there are a lot of questions that come along in this film. You meet another guy that lives across from Helena's apartment, and he kind of tells him you got to get out of there before it's too late, and I can't do anything about it. And it seems to, he's really a side character. And you really, as you're getting closer to the ending of the film, sit there and wonder, what the hell does he have to do with any of this? And you will find out what he does. And there are other events in this thing that will make you think that there's an editing problem in this film. I did. I was just like, oh, wait a minute. Now, what happened here? What happened here? We're not getting this and stuff like that. But in the last 5 minutes of this film, it is all wrapped together. So that way, everything is explained. So hang in there and watch it all the way to the end. You will get your answers. All right. My grade for this one is a C+. I was very pleased with this, and it's not really your average kind of tooth fairy story. But like I said, I got to go back and watch a lot of them, but this one caught me by surprise. So check it out. C+. and so forth. Remember, if there's a movie you'd like for me to review or just to see what I say about it, hey, please let me know. All right, you can email me at robriversrocks@gmail.com, or you can reply to any of these. I also have a Facebook page under the Rob Rivers Horror Show. Get on there, like it. Hey, I'd be glad to talk to you. If there's a movie you want to see, or excuse me, a movie you want me to see, all right, feel free. I've got things coming up. I'm hoping to attend to the Chicago Horror Film Festival. I'm hoping to get there. And check out, and I'll let you know if there's anything there that caught my eye, and so forth. Also, if you're looking, I am an actor. You can see me in Bled White. You'll see the advertisement coming up here. I play the Crossroad Man in Bled White. Feel free to check that out. I'm hoping we get a sequel. I know I've talked to the writer-director of this thing, and I know the actors want to do a sequel, but so we'll see. Other than that, remember, God loves you. He is always there for you. All you got to do is talk to him. All right, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.
The dead feast on human flesh and stop at nothing for it. The living, confined to dark corners of the world, must do what it takes to survive. Dying is the only thing left to do at the end of the world. Who lives depends on who kills first. See Bled White or visit bledwhitemovie.com.